Hello everyone, welcome back to NYMammoth, your go-to channel for automotive design predictions and technical analysis. Everyone, it has finally happened. Do you remember the 5th generation Santa Fe, codename MX-5, which Hyundai ambitiously unveiled back in August 2023? Returning with a boxy, authentic SUV style, it received immense praise for its front and side profiles. However, once it officially hit the streets, a certain part of the vehicle completely turned the Korean automotive community upside down. Yes, I am talking about the infamous rear design controversy. Behind the compliments for its radical transformation, the car faced harsh criticism, with people saying it looks like a minivan or lacks structural beauty. Fortunately, Hyundai was incredibly quick to listen to this sharp consumer feedback. Today, NYMammoth has prepared an in-depth analysis of the Santa Fe MX-5 facelift's rear design, which completely wipes away the regrets of the current model to be reborn. Let's dive straight in and see what massive changes are waiting for us. One, the regrets of the current rear design. First, let's look back at the rear of the current Santa Fe MX-5 on the market. At the time of development, Hyundai extended the rear overhang and pushed the tailgate parting lines radically outward. They did this to accommodate an outdoor lifestyle and maximize trunk space, offering the ultimate openness. However, in this process, the solid, muscular stance unique to an SUV was compromised, leaving a clunky impression that reminded many of a boxy minivan or a bus. The biggest target for criticism was undoubtedly the positioning and graphics of the tail lamps. The horizontal H-shaped lamps, positioned excessively low toward the bumper, made the car look visually low and oddly narrow. Netizens even gave it brutal nicknames like the dogbone lights, or lamented, "I sigh every time I see the rear of that car passing by." To make matters worse, the jar-shaped rear fender line, which tapers inward as it moves down the body, created a somewhat unstable and cramped rear view rather than the commanding presence of a mid-size SUV. It was a classic case of prioritizing utility over visual design, resulting in a highly polarizing reception. 2. The complete transformation, a radical rear facelift. But now you can completely put those worries to rest. The facelift model Hyundai is preparing isn't just about tweaking the lamp graphics. They have performed major surgery, completely re-engineering the entire rear section of the vehicle, including the rear fenders past the C-pillar, the tailgate, the trunk parting lines, the bumper, and the lamps. The first thing that catches the eye is the completely revamped tail lamp layout. They boldly removed the controversial low-set horizontal lamps and applied long vertical tail lamps along both edge lines of the tailgate. This single change restores the authentic, rugged SUV stance, making the vehicle look much more grand, planted, and solid. And that's not all. A seamless horizon indirect light bar now runs horizontally across the upper tailgate, just above the Hyundai emblem. While inheriting Hyundai's latest design identity, it creates an overwhelming, futuristic atmosphere and a high-end luxury feel during night driving. The vertical and horizontal lighting elements meet to achieve perfect visual balance. Furthermore, to eliminate the jar-shaped look that made the car look narrow, the rear fender volume and trunk parting lines have been heavily modified. As the tapering lines are straightened out, the car achieves a wide, stable rear volume that easily rivals the Palisade. With the lamps moved upward, the lower bumper is finished with a much cleaner and more refined diffuser design, completely washing away the clunky feel of the current model. Today, we took a close look at the shortcomings of the current Santa Fe MX-5's rear and compared it with the legendary facelift prediction that perfectly overcomes them. What are your thoughts? This facelift will likely stand as a prime example of how closely Hyundai listens to consumer feedback. By maintaining practical space utilization while maximizing visual perfection and luxury, this redesign seems more than capable of opening the wallets of those who hesitated to buy the Santa Fe solely because of its rear view. It naturally evokes reactions like, "It's finally wearing the right clothes," or, "If it comes out exactly like this design, it's bound to be a massive hit." Between the current design and this upcoming facelift layout, which look do you prefer? Please leave your valuable thoughts in the comments below. If today's video was informative, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. I will be back soon with more prompt and accurate new car news. This has been NYMammoth. Thank you.